Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is episode 9, Searching for the Light. I found Allah. This is Raya, your cat back. I was in Hawaii in last episode, and I moved to Angwin, which is Napa Valley in Northern California. This was a Christian school, and at that time I really was convinced that I was in the wrong path being with the people in Hawaii, and that they are really, more than anything else, is Satanism, what they are practicing. And I was really happy to go, and I really wanted to study theology, Christian theology, because just to be in the church was not good enough. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to get to the bottom of, I wanted to get to the core of Christianity. So this was my wish. So I registered and started going to that university. In fact, my first tuition was paid by the the old man that had given me that book and had warned me. He paid my first tuition, encouraged me to go. So I went to the university. I was very anxious to learn. In the meantime, my kids were very young. So I put them in the daycare center that the university provided. They didn't like to go to the daycare center. They wanted to be with me, but oh no, mom had more important things to do. Mom had to go to the university. These are the kind of mistakes that so many mothers are making. I wish that I knew better, but alhamdulillah, I was saved from that. Many mothers think that they educate themselves is very important because they'll have a better future for their children. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Your children need you. If you have a possibility to be with your children, be with your children and not university. I see this everywhere in Muslim world. I'm not talking about the non-Muslim world because they have their own process, their own ideology. For Muslim world, whatever you're studying, you get your master's, you get your PhD, by the time you're finished, I'm talking to you mothers, by the time you're finished, the kids are grown and they're on their own, they want to have nothing to do with you. And most likely not practicing the religion. So it's a huge price to pay to educate yourself, and now if not educate yourself, if you're working outside of home, if you have any possibility, stay in the home, stay in the home. Anyhow, I was going to the university, and my kids always had health problem. I was still stressed because of the failed marriage, and I was basically trying to bring myself into the spiritual world and be happy with that. After about a year going to the university, there's an institute in Northern Sacramento. It was called Weimar Institute. I knew about them. I have gone to them. I really respected this university. It was a Seventh-day Adventist university, Christian university. They followed 8 laws of health. It's called New Start. N stands for nutrition, E stands for exercise, W stands for water, S stands for sunshine, T stands for temperance, A stands for air, R stands for rest, T trust in divine guidance. Anyhow, I had studied with them. I was teaching the classes. It was wonderful. One of these times, they were offering a class on allergies and immune system. Before that, I had gone to a clinic in Reno, Nevada. In 3 days, me and the kids, because kids had stomach ache and had problem, in 3 days cost me $5,000. Only to be gotten they gave us a lot of shots, things we have to put under our tongue, which is very hot, shots I have to give myself to the kids. They said we are allergic to so many things. We have to do this. After a year, everything will go away. And I was suffering giving my kids these injections into their arms. I took this class. It was the best class that I took, allergies and immune system. The doctor was one of the most well-known doctors about allergies, immune system in United States. And I'm going to give you just a short of it because this video is not about that, but basically 99% of most health problems start right here. And when we are not at peace, how different health problems are developed as a result of mental issues, mental problems that are not solved. And he explained to us how to basically bringing ourselves close to God and surrender to God and put ourselves under God's protection. This is what is going to solve many of the problems. But of course, you're talking about Jesus. I'm saying God, but he was saying Jesus. Anyhow, many things I learned about this seminar that affected me so much that I wanted to do whatever it takes to get all the stress away from me, the sickness my kids had. So I had a meeting with the man, the doctor, afterwards, and explained to him our situation, and he looked at me almost like screaming at me. He said, "You have no place being in the university having kids this young. Return, go back to the city where their father is, let them see the father. That is going to be better for their immune system than bringing them here study theology. You have no place to study anything. Just go home, raise your kids. That's better." I listened to him, and I did go back to Reading where the kid's father lived. Of course, he was not as excited to see us there as the kids were. That's, of course, another episode by itself. I mean, not that he didn't care, he had his own life, you know. Anyhow, I remember these things, and I started getting a little bit emotional about it, and I think I'm going to leave it to the next episode. Thank you for listening. My life is so complicated. One episode, 2 episodes, 10 episodes, I don't know, 100 episodes, how many it would take to let you know how I do. And sometimes I even wonder if I should even do this. I don't know if anyone benefiting from this. I don't want to just expose my life and what happened, and only my wish is only to bring some information and awareness to some people that may be making mistakes that I made. Hopefully that's not you. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.